many modifications before to make that happen?
You mean?
Yeah, you just demo to run the node.js on server-side code on a command line environment.
Oh, so you mean?
I wonder that if it's easy to make a browser to run the server-side code, to make a browser as a Comet server to provide the service to.
Oh, I think actually that would be pretty easy because of the small footprint that Node.js has. So I mean, Google could take Node.js and just directly integrate it into Google Chrome. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that.
So the main problem is that the connection limitation, such as some security problem,
yeah,
is caused by the browser's design, not because the language problems.
Yeah, exactly. I think also that will be a problem. I mean, the security side of it. But I think in development sense, it should be pretty easy to do.
You mentioned you use Perk is using JBoss native.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Perk mostly is written in Python, right? So, how do you integrate that with Python, and how does it handle these 200,000 connections?
Oh, yeah, we actually use a lot of different technologies. It's mainly Python, but I mean, we just run Java servers, and then we communicate with them via some workers. When you do a plug, when you create a plug, then it gets added as a work task, and then the worker contacts the Java servers and says, okay, here is a new plug, notify the users that are connected currently. We run JBoss Natty on different domain names, and then we use iframe hacks to make it happen.
So that means that for the if my browser opens a connection, opens a web page, actually I have a Comet connection to a different domain.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You are talking that the JavaScript machine is a single-threaded. There's no process.
Yeah.
Processing in this VM.
Yeah.
And the Node.js is based on this VM. So how can we use the multiple CPU in the
it's a problem, and I think that is a limitation. But I think that the Node.js are trying to solve it by introducing multiple processes, and then they will use message passing to communicate via the different processes.
Also, you are talking about we are running the multiple virtual machine, so that we can when the connection comes in your choice, different process handle the connection.
So I think that will be the way to introduce it and to use multi-cores for the best of it. I don't think threads or processes will be added directly to VH, because in a browser you don't really need that. Adding threads would complicate VH a lot, especially the garbage collector, and it would probably also slow things down. Any more questions?
I have one more question about this JBoss Natty.
Yeah.
I mean, if one JBoss Natty process can handle like 200,000 connections?
Oh no, it's not one. It's many different servers.
So that means when a client connects to clerk, it gets assigned to one of the servers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then if another guy connects and posts a new clerk, And how do you connect it among those JBoss
we have a mapping. So we just shard by the user ID.
Okay.
So given a user ID, we know which server it belongs to,
okay,
or
so
it would have connected to if it connected.
Okay. So you have inter-process communication among the JBoss processes?
No.
No. You just write the database and it composes?
Yeah.
That's all. Okay, I see.
If you want to make a real-life application of node.js, what are missing? What are missing? I mean, if you use a PHP for other languages, you have some libraries or full stack frameworks. Are there, or you don't need?
Yeah, you need one of them, and it's called node web socket.js.
And you don't do everything?
It will do anything regarding the WebSocket. I mean, currently there isn't like a solution that implements backward compatibility. But I think there's a lot of development currently on this. So I think soon you will see like a module that you just use, and then you don't have to think about supporting all the browsers.
No, not about the multi-browser compatibility, but about like, well, if you make a regular web application, you need some session handling, internationalization, many related libraries. My question is, you can just start.
No, it's currently early in the development, so yeah.
Are you not working on it?
There is a lot of work being done, but I don't think you can have like a finished solution. So if you want to implement like real-life applications, then you have to do a lot of work. But I think maybe in a year there will probably be a lot of modules that's being used, and that just makes it very simple to create real-time applications. And currently also there's a lot of work being done on implementing database support for Node.js. It's currently also a bit lacking.
I just read the WebSocket APIs on the GitHub, and I saw that these APIs are all implemented in JavaScript. And is there any module, if possible, I like to have a DOM parser APIs in Node.js, okay? Do you suggest we implement these kind of functions in JavaScript, or we can leverage some kind of native library?
I don't know if I understand that.
For example, today I need a parser, a DOM parser, to parse some kind of HTML files, okay? And in current Node.js, they don't have the DOM parser right now, right?
Yeah.
Is that possible that I integrate the native libraries from the system?
Yeah, it is, and I think it actually supports C API and C++, so you can like take C libraries and use them in Node.js or VH, that is. But currently, yeah, it's I think it's a bit difficult to use it. But I think over time, a lot of libraries will be implemented for Node.js.
And will these new libraries implement in JavaScript, or will they integrate native?
I think it will be some of them will be both JavaScript and some of them will be C-based. I know, for example, that the libxml is implemented in Node.js as a wrapper for the C library. And it's simply because, I mean, it's not smart to go and re-implement 10,000 lines of code if you could just use a library that is already implemented.